Aries, welcome to the Astroflower reading. I'm sorry I'm not in my mum's garden at the moment. The weather is atrocious here. I might be in there next week, we'll see. If not, I will be back in France where the weather is a lot better. But yes, welcome to the Astroflower. First week in August. I hope you have a lovely reading. There you go, Ten of Cups. This is the overall energy for you. And I think the Ten of Cups is also seeing the reality about yourself as well. Seeing how amazing you can be. I think this is where the energy is trying to encourage you to not be so hard upon yourself. And that's going to allow you to really open up to a beautiful future for you that is just driven by happiness in all aspects of it all. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. What's your karmic message on your relationship side? Yeah, I think you've started this journey already, but this is where you're really forging ahead. It's a very lucky card. It's understanding the longer term cycles. You're really getting into the rhythm of it all now. If you really are looking for someone, this is where you can feel good about yourself, and therefore you can engage with people that are around you to open up the idea of relationships. It's a lucky card as well. The right things to plant at the moment. And within all the other relationships, could be sort of like within your couple, within your family and your friends, whatever it is, you're constructing something that is very concrete because it's coming from you. How does the universe influence you? 10 of Wands. Yeah, have you been carrying too much? How is the universe sort of saying here? I think basically, no, I think what the universe is saying here is saying you've done a lot of work on yourself. I keep saying this, but it's so true. You, over the last year and a half, maybe even 2 years, you've done so much work on yourself. And this has brought you a lot of resources, basically, I think. There's 2 tens on there already. And it's a realization, it's the finality of things. You're really getting into your stride. And I think the universe is sort of saying to you here, use your experiences in order to get the best out of your relationships. What's your past connecting to your future? And this is how your guides organize the things that are around you. You got the Star card sort of looking towards the future with the eyes fully open. Reaching for the stars, basically. I think you've been doing that. I think that's still prevalent within you. And engaging in this, in this journey with another person, with the other relationships that are around you. But searching for the best within you, and therefore you'll be searching for the best within everybody that is around you. Out with the old and in with the new. This is how your future self, this is when you really get in your stride. This is where you engage your passions in life and you take the baton by the hand and you own it in August. It seems that way. It's very sort of engaging. This could be to meeting a new person in your life, a bit of a lightning moment, a thunderbolt moment that sort of strikes on you. But whatever it is, you're heading towards you're heading to I'm not going to say happier climes. You're heading to a position where you feel at one with who you are. Therefore, you are going to feel at one with all the relationships that are around you. Absolutely beautiful. Marriage. For those of you who want to get married, this is where you're leading to. This is the unification of your plan, the Two of Wands, and the plan of someone else. This could be with family, friends. I think this is bringing unity back into your life more than anything else. But for those of you who are looking for that love in your life, it's going to be born out of your passions of living. And I think you will be connecting with someone who will be there for a long time in your life. Might be for, forever. For, really long time. Really, really constructive relationships here. Let's just see what's going on in your financial side. You will tend to work a lot and you will tend to do everything because no one can do it as well as you. And that sometimes you end up doing lots of other people's work because it's better like that, if you know what I mean. And I think here is that inside you, in order for that happiness to happen and to that reality to take place, I think there is a case to be said here for you to sort of put yourself first, and sort of kind of going, I'm not going to do that, because like if you cover the if you cover all the bases, you're not going to get recognised for that in your career path. If you at the end sort of say, I wouldn't do it like that. Yeah, no, help out like that. That's fine. That's good. Probably make your life a lot easier. But at the same time, and that's where you're going to invest in certain aspects that are worthwhile for you. But in other aspects, it's kind of going, I wouldn't do that if I was you. And if they still go ahead and do it, let them go ahead and do it. Let them take the bullet, because it's only going to help you to progress within your career path. And also it's going to stop them and help them to learn as well, rather than you doing it. Okay, I think that's what the understanding is within you. Yeah, Page of Swords. This is where the universe is really trying to, you've got a couple of pages on there now, opening up the pathway through ideas. The universe will be bringing you ideas which you can convert into reality, and using those ideas to make sure that you are getting out of this as much as anybody else, if not more. I think that's really important. I think that's what the universe is trying to help you with, all the ideas that are within you. From your past, I think you've been very, very curious about your workspace around you, starting businesses, career path and everything like that. I think you walked away from a way of being more than anything else. It could have been that you've walked away from a job and going towards something that's a lot better. This is sort of in the past. This is where you're coming from. And I think this helps you out to be totally clear in the future, and making sure that you receive what you're due to receive out of the whole sort of thing. In the future self, this is where you're encouraging to go on. I think with these new ideas that are coming through, it's allowing you to, and with that Six of Pentacles as well, this is what I'm saying about some things are dead and dusted with, and it's maybe covering all the bases. That's the thing that could be dead, done and dusted with. It doesn't help you, doesn't help the company you're working for, or it doesn't help the business you're working for. So I would allow things to just be done, in certain things. And I think it's coming clear to you what things need to be just done. Yeah, it's getting clear within your mind's eye. This is your future where you can start using that intuition that is within you in order to breed the success in your life. And you're walking down this path of discovery. And this week here is a real part of that discovery within your financial side. Thank you very much for being here. We're going to be clarifying with the Light Seers card. Thank you very much for the support you give this channel through subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, any which way you want to or you see fit. It's absolutely beautiful. There's also links in the description below for private readings and healing sessions. There's also an email in the description where I'm going to be giving workshops, energy workshops in September, October in the UK, and October, November in the United States. If you want to be part of these energy workshops where we connect to energy and you start discovering how you can use energy and play with energy through your chakra system and your aura system. Oh, that went down the wrong way. Just send us an email. Tell me where you are in the world, and I will notify you where where a local workshop is for you. And if you want to be on it, I've done it with hundreds of people already over the last 20 years. It is a fantastic weekend. We all live together for the weekend and we explore connections to energy. It's beautiful. Yes, so thank you very much for being here. With the 10 of Cups, you get the Lovers. Yes, I think this is what I've been saying the whole time here. Falling in love with yourself, I think, is really important. It's not egotistical either. Obviously if you're sort of like, you're falling in love with yourself just to blow your own trumpet, and it's, the trumpet is not really in tune. I think it's, I just think you should realise how good you are. And that's what I was saying there as well. I think, I've already said it, and I think this is what's clarifying on this. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, reach for the stars. The sun is a star. It's heading towards that happiness within you, and you're constructing that pathway in the most beautiful way. Really, really beautiful way, using your experiences in order for your path to be very joyous and happy going forward. With the 10 of Wands, you get the Tower. A lot of people have been getting the Tower moment. You can see that in your collective, in the collective reading, but also in your individual reading, the monthly reading. This is using those experiences of the past, those past Tower moments, in order to progress you forward, in order for you to keep your eye on the goal, keep your eye on the sun, your happiness, your beautiful future. I think it's a simple decision. I think you've already made it. It's been in your past here. And I think you've made this decision to just kind of like not be dragged into situations that are just going to annoy you. And just kind of go, no, I haven't got time for that. I'm too busy being happy. I think that's really good for you. Ace of Wands, lots and lots and lots and lots of gifts for you. The moment you engage in this in a very passionate way, following your passions, I think it's going to open up a lot of possibilities within your life. And it could also open up to a marriage or a long-term relationship that is, you know, it might be a case of these sort of like you're in a relationship and say, well, maybe we should move in together, or, you know, maybe we should get married or whatever. Whatever it is, it's with you, you know, you engage your passions and you go after your happiness. There is going to be a lot of opportunities for you. With the 4 of Wands, you get the 5 of Wands. Yes, say but goodbye to any internal conflict. That's what I think is part of being that happiness after difficulty, and actually unifying yourself with someone else. And the 5 of Wands is a learning card as well. And you're learning to be the best example of yourself. And I think this is, I think someone else is encouraging that within you, but also I think majority is you is encouraging it within yourself. Absolutely lovely. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. With the karmic message, the 6 of Pentacles, making sure you're okay. The moment you start doing that, you will be resonating this beautiful energy around you, which will allow you to go off on that path into the future and convert those beautiful ideas that are coming in on the periphery around you, and letting go of certain things that are dead, done and dusted with. So you've got the space to welcome in that beautiful vibration. With the Page of Swords, you get the Queen of Wands. Concentrating on the here and now, really being in the moment. The moment you sense something, an idea coming in through, really look at it. Don't just kind of go, I'll come back to that, because you'll forget about it. Really take time out, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, and just really notice where your passions lie in life. Okay, with this 8 of Cups, where have you walked from and where are you going to? With the 8 of Cups, I think this is where you're heading to more than anything else. You're heading to abundance that seems to be perpetual within your life. And you've decided to do this in the past, you know, and I think this has to do with that 6 of Pentacles as well, making sure you're in a good place. With that 10 of Swords, I couldn't get it out. With that 10 of Swords, done, dusted with, this is providing you with some beautiful, harmonious, sort of healthy boundaries, which will stop you repeating the same problems from the past as you go forward. And it's your intuition which is going to be very beneficial for this. You're going to see through the mist. You're going to see a lot of things because you're taking the time to observe and you're taking the time to put into place those healthy boundaries. I think you're going to see a situation which is very clear for you going forward, basically. And it's going to provide you with a lot more results than you actually think. Okay, there you go, Aries. Thank you very much for being with us. Absolute pleasure. Don't forget about your monthly readings and the collective monthly readings. I will see you soon. In the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.